want to say thank you so much to SeaWorld for having us out today. We do want to notate a few things. One, parking today was $42 for general parking plus tax. It ended up being $44.78. And then the walkway that has Hotline and a few of the other rides like Icebreaker, they are all closed until today. So follow us along. We're ready to make our class and get off. I would say 9 out of 10. It's great for people that love the river. Let's keep going. As you're going, you like kind of lift up out of your seat. I would say 10 out of 10. This one is definitely a thrill. This was the highest wait time yesterday. We waited 10 minutes. This was our second ride to ride. We rode Mako, went and got coffee, and then came straight here. So I would say it's a good stop to get in the morning. Please keep in mind it does open 1 hour after the park opens regularly, so they can prepare for the fireworks and stuff when the park originally opens. So I would say this is a great stop to hit first or second. We'll keep going.
Something new coming to SeaWorld Orlando is SeaQuest Legends of the Deep, and this is set to open in late 2026.
Another tip of ours is to always do the all-day dining deal. Today you can get, it's an entree, a side, and a drink, and it comes out to about $70 per person. You can eat every 90 minutes. If you purchase it separately, it comes out about $25 for the entree plus $6 for the drink roughly. And so you're definitely saving money if you eat every 90 minutes with the all-day dining deal. Okay, so we did the all-day dining, and for starters, we got a chicken finger entree. It came with the fries. You got an additional side with the salad, and it comes with a fountain drink. And so we got fries, chicken, salad, and a drink, and it would have been $27.02, but of course we did the dining deal for the whole day, so it was $70, and you can eat every 90 minutes.
We also always recommend the refillable mug. These are good for all day or $1.99 refills for the rest of the year. Those clips were just from Orca Encounter, and that is a show that features the talents and amazing beauty of the orca whales here at SeaWorld Orlando. It usually shows once or sometimes twice a day, depending on the busy season. Our next favorite thing was this right here. This is the Dolphin Lagoon, and this showcases the dolphins here at SeaWorld, and it also gives you a good idea of how much training and brain activity they actually have. We absolutely stood here for about 10 minutes watching this one dolphin. It was amazing.
This time we ate at Captain Pete's, and they are known for their hot dogs. So we got a foot-long chili dog, and it came with a side of fries, and then our extra side this time was a side of fries. This would have cost us $33.97, so we're definitely going to meet our $70 goal.
Lunch was lunch. Now let's go to Sesame Street Land. One of the biggest things that we noticed when we were there is that Big Bird doing the storytelling was a big hit. There was a ton of kids circled around him listening to the story very intently. I think if you have a Sesame Street lover, don't miss that. You can also meet the characters in the shop. This day that we were visiting, it was actually Zoe and Cookie Monster, but we have been when we met Grover. I think the biggest and actually the cutest part of this whole land, other than the rides, the splash pad, was this parade here. I think this is a don't miss. It happens twice a day when we were there, and honestly, everyone was singing, parents, kids, and we're not even big Sesame Street people, but this made me want to be a Sesame Street person because this parade was just adorable. Another fun fact about this parade is that the characters actually come off of the float and have a whole dance party in the middle of the street. So I think if you have a big Sesame Street fan, again, do not miss this one. This is probably the most important thing of your whole day. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a really big fan of when things like this happen because I love to see the ins and outs of all the rides. Once we got off that ride, y'all know what time it was. It had been 90 minutes, so we had a flatbed pepperoni pizza with just a Caesar salad. It was delicious and honestly super simple. Something you should know about the penguin exhibit is that it is very cold in there. They keep it 26 degrees all year round, and if you don't want to go into the penguin trek queue and ride the ride, you can always access this through a different entrance. The next thing we did was head over to see the California sea lions.
Okay, so we're back in the car after a long, hot day at SeaWorld Orlando, and we want to say again, thank you so much to SeaWorld for having us out today. We really did have a blast and a great day. We did all kinds of things. We rode all the things. I will say I have two critiques, I guess you could call them, for SeaWorld. One is just ride management. I think the, getting on and getting off the rides could really be maintained better, I guess. They were not in a hurry. They were just scooter pooting along, I guess. And I think that things could have really been sped up and the wait times could have really been a lot lower than they were just for basic onboarding.
They can't count.
And they had a really hard time counting. That is so true. There was one ride, Expedition Odyssey Fire and Ice. We really loved the ride, and the poor guy, he had a really hard time. We had several people have to go back out because they couldn't count, and they just kept coming. People just kept coming, and it was just, I would say, delayed our onboarding about 7 minutes, 8 minutes, just for getting on the ride.
That's hard.
Other than that, the second complaint I have is just going to be that we were denied refilling our cups, and it's Coca-Cola Freestyle machines, so there's no reason for them to turn off, in my opinion. I think if, people buy these cups for all-day dining and all-day refills, that they should be able to get the refills all day, not turn them off 30 minutes before the park closes. I just think that that's inconsiderate for the people that paid for all-day refills. How would you say where they went?
It was good. It was just, ride management was terrible.
It was a rough ending to our day, but overall a great day, and we will definitely be back to SeaWorld again. Thank you so much, SeaWorld, for having us out today, and follow us for our next adventure. Bye!